Beau, congratulations on what has been an incredible time in your career, an exciting time. How have you summed up the last month with everything that you've achieved?
Yeah, really good. Obviously, I just felt really proud of myself. Obviously, to get my tour card and then just try and continue playing well. I just feel really happy and quite confident at the minute. So yeah, it's just all been really positive towards the back end of the year, and yeah, I just felt really proud of myself after it was all confirmed and that.
Where's that confidence come from? So I remember speaking to you at the Women's World Match Play even before a dart was thrown, and you were saying that my confidence isn't there. I don't know if I can compete against the best all the time, but now you're doing it. Where's that come from?
I have no idea. It's actually funny because I think I've had so much of my career been so negative all the time. Not even other people. That's just me, just not probably just not thinking I was good enough, maybe, or just wanting to have my own sort of career with the ladies in that. And I just think over time, where I've started to play really well and perform, have some good games and that, it's just built up over time. And obviously, it's just I don't know. I'm quite happy in my life as well, and I think that's made a massive difference. And before you know it, you're sort of playing well, and people are talking about you, and people want you to do well. And yeah, I think I'm getting into a position now where um I'm playing a lot better, more consistently, and yeah, it's nice to play with confidence. It's been a massive difference for my game.
How big a decision, and what were the determining factors for you to pick Alexandra Palace this year? Because I remember before you were always very, I want to go and win the ladies, I want to go and dominate that scene. So what changed your mind, and how difficult a decision was that?
It weren't as such a difficult decision this year. I knew obviously once I started at the top of the dev tour that I was on course getting my tour card. That was kind of like a big sort of. I knew I was going to take the tour card. So I sort of knew probably halfway through the year that I was sort of ready um to go to Ali Pali and try again. But and as well, I didn't play any WDF tours. I think I did the Dutch Open, and that was it. So I didn't really think it was. Felt like I would have looked a bit silly not playing PDC all year and then change my mind last minute and go to Lakeside. So I just wanted to give it another go. I wanted to go back to Ali Pali, and you know what I mean. I was just ready to try again. Pretty much, it's just simple as that. I just wanted to go there instead of Lakeside.
You spoke about people talking about you. Obviously, you almost blew the internet up when you beat Luke in that game for the World Youth. What was that moment like beating Luke in such a high profile game, and the reaction afterwards? Did that even blow you away? The headlines, the positive headlines you were receiving?
Yeah, obviously it was great. It was a great game. But I suppose to me, it's another darts match. I don't know, and I suppose as well. But it was just a good game. Do you know what I mean? Luke didn't miss much. I didn't miss much. It was just one of them. I suppose we're just both sort of in the zone and playing one another. He was he was absolutely sound after it, and do you know what I mean? It was just a good game. I don't know. And then obviously I seen it all on Facebook and that, and yeah, I've benefited from it a lot, even just one game. So yeah, it just goes to show you, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Beating Luke has yeah, it's got me more out there, hasn't it? And obviously it's just sort of building the following I've got, I suppose. But I enjoyed the game. I thought I did fancy getting to the final, and I started to play really well. I played well the whole day consistently. I thought I'm playing well. I've got a good chance, but obviously it's extremely tough to beat. But yeah, I managed just to. Don't know. I just did it. Do you know what I mean? You just play, and I just won. I don't know.
Cheers, Bo. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hi, Beau.
I
Thanks very
don't.
much for your time today. The Slam over the last couple of years, you've played some really good stuff, but maybe not got the results you deserved. But do you feel the place your game is in at the moment, you've got a real good chance of getting some positive results?
Yeah, obviously I haven't. I felt like I've let myself down a little bit at the Grand Slam. I do find it hard playing on stage. I think I spoke about that before. How I do find it a lot different to playing on the floor. So, but I don't know. I think I'm just got a bit of a different outlook on it this year. I know I'm playing well. I know I feel confident. I feel good. I suppose it just depends what happens on the day, innit? And obviously, but yeah, I'm definitely more positive, and I'm not talking myself down all the time either. So that's been nice. And obviously, yeah, I mean, what a group as well. So I'm looking forward to it and see what happens.
You've paced your career sort of really well over the past couple of years, making that step up to the Dev Tour when you wanted to do it, and I
Mm.
guess similarly with the Pro Tour as well. Does this feel like the right time to be making those steps back into the World Championship and having the tour card as well in January?
Yeah, obviously it's massive for me. I think I've literally done everything how I wanted to do it, and obviously it's worked out really well. I think maybe people didn't understand that or why I didn't want to, but I knew a few years ago I wouldn't have weren't ready for that stuff. It's too negative, too not thinking I was good enough, and now I know I'm good enough. So it's just been a real 360 turnaround just for me, actually. Just I suppose just accepting that I do want to do darts for the foreseeable, and obviously to get my tour card off the dev tour as well. That's a really tough tour. Like the lads on there are so good, and but yeah, I just felt really proud of myself, felt happy, and I just feel like now's the right time to hopefully do. If I don't do well at the Grand Slam, maybe well at Ali Pali, but it starts at the end of the day, so you never know. But yeah, I'm definitely ready for the next 2 years.
Was there a pressure at any time to sort of move a bit quicker and take those opportunities earlier in your career?
Um, I don't know. I mean, probably, but I don't really care. I've never really cared what anyone else thinks. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't read what people put online. I try and avoid it as much as possible because I just think most of it is a load of crap. So I don't read it. I do my own thing, and that's how I've always done it. And I think that's just the best way to be is to, do you know what I mean? You can't rush stuff if you're not ready. There's no point doing something if you don't actually want to do it. So, but now I do want to do it. So, do you know what I mean? I'm ready for that, and I've done everything how I've wanted to, really. Do you know what I mean? How I wanted to play, where I've played, what I've chose to play, and yeah, it's been great. It's made me happier just doing what I want. So that was the thought process behind all that, really. Yeah.
Oh, bro, thank you so much, bro.
Thanks, Ellen.
Hi, Bob. Thanks for joining us. It's interesting what you said earlier about when you played Luke Littler, it was just another match to you, which is, it's amazing to think that, the headlines that created, and to you, it was just any other match. When you consider that you've drawn two former world champions at the Grand Slam, do you think that's going to help your mindset and not be overawed by the two legends of the game that you are going to play?
Yeah, do you know? I don't know. I suppose when I did play Littler, I think people probably forget that I've played him 3 or 4 times. I've known him for years. Like it's not like I don't know him. I've played him before. He's beat me every time. It's not the first time I've actually beat him in a proper game. So I tried to just go into it as calm as possible. But like I said, when the draw come out, I don't know. I just feel really calm about it. There's no real. Obviously, there's nerves with the build up and the anticipation of it all. But end of the day, it's just darts, and I think if I play well and I win, it's great. If I don't, I don't. But yeah, it's good for me to play them sort of players going into a big 2 years of my life really, and into Ali Pali. So I'm looking at it in a positive way, and obviously I'm just gonna do my best, pretty much.
A few years ago on Twitter, Michael Van Gerwen said that he doesn't think a woman would ever compete with the top men in the sport, and yet in a few days' time, you'll be competing with Michael Van Gerwen on the stage. Was
Yeah.
you aware that he said that? And if so, does that just add a little something, a little more motivation to get one over on him?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't read much. I said that a few years ago as well, and like, do you know what I mean? So we both said the same thing, but I don't know. I suppose it'll be interesting. Some of the men don't like playing the women. Some don't care. So yeah, but I just think um I don't know. I think since getting my tour card and having a bit more belief in that, I think I know I can be anybody. I think I've got the game for it. It's just doing it at the right time in it. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself. I'm just gonna go and enjoy it. And yeah, who else would you rather play? Really, do you know what I mean? It's great. It's great for me. It's nice.
at the moment, it seems that everybody involved in darts is talking about you. And earlier this week, Raymond van Barneveld, legend of the sport, had some really great words to say about you, how incredible you are, and also tipped you for a spot potentially in next year's Premier League if you was to have a good run at the World Championships. Number one, do you think that is on the cards, almost like what Luke Littler did when he went to the Worlds? And number two, what's it like when you're hearing legends of the sport speak so highly of you like that?
Yeah, it's great. It's just nice, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? They don't have to say that sort of stuff, so it's sweet for me. Obviously, I've watched all these players growing up and stuff, so it's nice. I mean, I can't imagine I would get in the Premier League unless I did obviously have a crazy run, but I mean, I wouldn't say no. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I think it's maybe a little bit much for me that, but it'd make it a bit exciting, wouldn't it? People going about the Premier League and it being a bit flat and boring, but I always end up watching it every week. But yeah, it'd be amazing to play in it, but yeah, I don't think I'd deserve it considering of all the other players that could get in. But yeah, it's nice that people say good things about me and stuff, and I appreciate all the comments. I think it's dead sweet.
Well, thanks for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hi, Bob. This
Hello.
time last year, coming into the Grand Slam, you said you didn't look forward to playing against the men on TV, and you didn't feel as if you could win it. How has that mindset changed over the last 12 months? And is the belief there now that you can actually compete for these big titles?
Yeah, like the beliefs there. I think when I obviously did beat Luke, it did give me a big confidence boost. I suppose I've just lacked confidence over the years, and obviously I think I've got a little bit of it now. I don't really care who I'm playing either. I think I did a few years ago. I did last year. And I'm trying so hard to win, and it's not happening. So I'm literally just going to go into it an open mind and yeah, just stop being so negative. Do you know what I mean? I didn't realize how negative I've been actually over the last few years. Yeah, I'm just trying to be positive and happy and enjoy the game. And obviously, if you enjoy it and you practice and you work hard, then I think the results will come. It'd be amazing to win, to have a great run, but I'm also aware of how incredibly hard it is. So yeah.
Previous two Grand Slams, you just fell short on 2 points in the group. What experience can you take from those campaigns, and how important is that first game against Michael to try and get you up on the front foot?
Yeah, obviously it's massive, isn't it? I was lucky. I was lucky the first year I played in it. Obviously that was disappointing. I didn't really play well last year at all. I didn't feel like it's a tough tournament. It's probably not one of my favourite tournaments. Really, it's hard. It's quite a short format. You need to play well. Do you know what I mean? You can't be let off against these sort of players. And I'm well aware that I'm not up to the standard of people I'm going to play, but I can get there. And I just need time to play on the stage more and play on the Pro Tour. It made me such a better player, and obviously I But I know I'm good. I can play well. I can do it. It's just the timing of it all and hitting the right stuff at the right time.
You mentioned about playing on the Pro Tour there, becoming only the second woman after Lisa Ashton to get a tour card. How proud an achievement is that? And do you feel that Pro Tour experience will stand you in good stead going forward?
I think it'll be great for my game. Obviously, I can still play the secondary tours as well, so that's nice as well. And I think it's just it's just going to be. I'm excited. Do you know what I mean? It's to be a. I've played for 11 years now, and obviously, I suppose I finally can say I'm a professional. I don't know, but it's nice. I'm looking forward to it. It's tough. It's hard, but it's what I need. I've had a lot of my career in games playing, maybe getting away with it a little bit, not having to constantly play at that professional level. But I'm ready for the challenge and stuff, and I want to give the 2 years a really good go and see where I end up when it's finished, or if I carry it on.